What's up, everybody? So, I just spent the last 15 minutes making a video for the unboxing of the Splinter Cell Conviction Collector's Edition. Thing is that my camera was not set up during that time to record any audio. So, not much I can do about that now. Thing is, you only have one opportunity to actually unbox an item. So, what I'll be doing in this video is a reverse unboxing, which I will be calling a boxing of the Splinter Cell Conviction Collector's Edition. I will start with the opened product and end up with the packaged product. So, let me go ahead and start the boxing. You have here the open case, which contains the game and the instruction manual. Inside of this case was packaged the following. You get a pamphlet. On the back of this pamphlet are codes, downloadable codes, or codes that allow you to download content, which include the 3rd Echelon Shadow Armor, which I believe is a multiplayer skin, and the MP5 silenced submachine gun for use during gameplay, maybe single player, maybe multiplayer, maybe both. You also receive a pamphlet which talks about your access to Ghost Recon Future Soldier beta. On this, it states, you will be informed when the beta is ready for access by email. So there's no date on here as to when the beta will become available. It says the Future of War is coming fall 2010. So I imagine it's going to be a beta shortly, maybe sometime during the summer. But the actual access to the beta will be through the Splinter Cell Conviction game disc. Let's slide that back in there. Also inside of this case, there are, looks like, I think these are stickers. I think there's 2 in here. This one's a 3rd Echelon insignia, or patches maybe. And then you got this, which I already pulled out of its plastic wrapper, so I'm not going to attempt to reverse that process. But this is the USB drive. I'm going to talk a little bit about this in just a moment. I'm going to slide that back in there. And that was pretty much all the contents of this case. So, to continue the boxing, actually a couple of these things just kind of loosen here, and alright, I'm just going to close it. There you go. See how it's kind of, the card fell out when I opened up the box originally. This is a steelbook case. You have Sam Fisher signature goggle configuration on the front, on the back, bullet holes going in, coming out. And the steelbook, I like these kind of cases, but it's not as nice as the Dragon Age or Origins steelbook case. Seems like it was kind of a better made case. Along with the steelbook case and all of its contents, as we just looked at, there was this, the Splinter Cell Conviction hardcover art book, Fifth Freedom: The Art of Splinter Cell. And inside are a few pages of concept art and other art related to Splinter Cell Conviction. Both of these items were packaged in this slipcover. On the back, it goes over the contents of what's inside. It says here, actually, I'm sorry, collectible decals. So I guess there's decals, stickers. Decal sounds better. I guess they're stickers. And I don't remember which side was actually showing. Oh, it was this side. And there you go. And that was wrapped in this plastic. You know what that looks like. On the plastic, there's this little Ghost Recon sticker that says VIP beta access is included. So there you go. a boxing. Now, let me talk a little bit about this collector's edition. When I got to GameStop today, I was already aware of the fact that a couple days ago, Ubisoft stated that they were going to be dropping $10 off the retail price of the collector's edition from $79.99 to $69.99 because of the fact that the USB drives, a great number of them, maybe even all of them, they didn't state all of them, but a good number of them are defective. Now, of course, with the game being shipped to retailers, there wasn't much they can do to, they're not going to pull out the games off the shelf simply because of this card. First off, I had a little bit of trouble opening plastic for this, but that's neither here nor there. The thing is there are no instructions on how to actually access the USB portion of this. I mean, it's just it's a credit card size piece of plastic. And there's a little piece here. Now, it's got ridges on it. What you would normally think is it pulls out, right? But I spent quite a few minutes attempting to pull it out, and nothing happened. I thought maybe the actual part of these things being defective was the fact that you couldn't even access the USB drive. But I went online, and the instructions were to you just press up, and then this flips out. Here's the actual USB portion. I went ahead, I plugged this into my computer, which is right here, and it did not recognize that anything had been done. It didn't even access an empty drive. It just didn't do anything. So my guess is that probably 99% of these things don't work. Now, according to what's on the back of this slipcover, it states the contents of what was supposed to be on the USB drive, and those are making a video, storyboard, screenshots, wallpaper, concept art, renders, and more. I've heard that what they're going to do is they're going to make all this content available online. I don't know how they're going to block access to people who didn't pay extra for the collector's edition, and I don't think they're going to. So, what did I pay $10 for? Well, I mean, it's kind of a nice card, I guess. Kind of a hard plastic. Keep it in your wallet. And I'm a member of the Splinter Cell Nation. This steel bookcase, which is nice, and this hardcover art book. Now, I mean, I don't even think the pages are numbered in here. There's really not that many pages, maybe 20. Certainly not the BioShock 2 art book, but that was $100. Also, on the back of this, where it goes over the contents, right? It shows the art book, and then right here, it says, Digging in the Ashes comic book. And it shows kind of a picture of what looks like a comic book. Now, when I went through the contents of the case, I didn't even notice it at first, but there is no actual comic book. I went online to figure out if it was just mine, but it seems to be the case that there is no physical comic book, even though it looks like there is. There's no physical comic book in here. Supposedly, the comic book is available on the USB drive, which again does not work. But they did not list the comic book as content that was going to be made available on the USB drive. Now, maybe they were talking about the and more, but they listed it separately as a picture of a comic book on the back. So, a lot of things not really working right with this collector's edition right out of the gate.